welcome to Voices, where we talk about issues from a faith-filled point of view. I'm Kim Whitley.
And I'm Chanelle Haynes, and I'm so excited because today we're talking about those super women out there that balance church and their jobs and careers. Like, how do you do it, Kim?
Well, let me explain something to you. I don't have a husband. I don't have any kids. I can't barely, balance like my own life, period. I'm all over the place. I got 2 dogs. I don't even feed my 2 dogs.
What happened? You have a
Somebody else
babysitter
feeds
for
them.
them?
And they walk them. I got issues.
Well, I'm excited because today we have Wendy McKinney on our
Yes.
show today. This is going to be so much fun talking
That's
about those super women. So,
right.
yeah.
Wendy, she's a mother of 3.
Yeah.
And she is the wife of the bishop of the Church in God in Christ.
Uh-huh.
And Wendy, welcome to the show.
Welcome.
Thank you.
That's all. You see how we did that? You see how I did that, Wendy?
I'm not the wife of the bishop, though. We got to really clear that up.
Well, tell us. You look like the wife of a bishop.
Well, thank you. Well, maybe I ought to just walk in there.
Yeah, walking that.
Yes. Well, what was your question?
Now, your husband is
My husband is the executive pastor of the church, and my father-in-law is the bishop.
Okay. Well, how do you do it all?
Prayer. Lots of prayer. You talk about balance. It's just a never-ending battle trying to balance it all.
Yeah.
But what's most important is that I take care of me first, and then I can take care of others. If I don't do that, then I'm just a mess, and then that reflects in everybody else's progress in my family. So the first most important thing is prayer. Like my mom used to say, don't just step out of bed. As soon as you get out of bed, hit your knees, don't hit your feet. And that's the first thing you do. And if I start off like that and I'm not overwhelmed with a whole lot of different things to do, then my day seems to go pretty well, because I try to follow God's leading. After I have that time, that devotion, that meditation, then I'm okay.
Start with where the Bible starts. And where the Bible starts in both John and in Genesis is, in the beginning was God, in the beginning was the Word. If you don't start with God, you won't end with the truth. What a sovereign God is all about is, I have a plan, I have a destiny for you, and it's in your best interest to follow that plan and destiny, because my plans are not to harm you, they're to prosper you.
What else do you do besides being a mother? And is there anything else you do outside the home?
Yes, I'm a financial advisor.
Wow. Well, look here. We're going to change the
Yeah,
subject
we were-
of the show today.
Right.
I need some help.
Okay. Yes, I can do that. Get you a retirement plan together.
Oh, my
Get you all
goodness.
set up forever here.
What are the ages of your children? I'm sorry.
No, go. Yeah,
I was just
tell
wondering
us.
the ages of her children.
I have a daughter, 19,
Wow.
son, 15, and a son, 10.
I can't say enough how important it is for us, like you're saying, to take care of ourselves first.
Right.
Because how can you be effective and good for anybody?
Exactly.
So my question for you is, what's that thing that you do that keeps you, relieved and, no stress? And like, what do you do? Do you go to a spa? Do you go to the park? What do you do?
A little bit of all those things. Actually, the spa is one of my favorite treats. But on a regular basis, I have this thing called SID. Not SIT, S-I-T, but S-I-D.
Okay.
Isn't that
And
the little babies die from that? I don't know if that's a good name.
Tell us about
You might need to
Sid.
go ahead and tell us about Sid real quick.
Well, that's with an S. That's S-I-D-S.
I
This
knew
is
that.
S-I-D. Did you know that? But it is shut it down.
Oh.
Just shut it down. And basically what I do, and I talked about this with a couple of friends, and they do it too. You have just these incredibly busy lives where every day is just from the time you get up, I just fall out. Sometimes I fall asleep in my clothes, literally all the way, shoes, everything. Wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning, get undressed. But shutting it down means, like just a couple of Saturdays ago, I didn't have a whole lot scheduled that day, so I just canceled whatever's going on, and I stayed in the bed, in my bedroom all day.
Wow.
With the
Just
television,
just
watching the
relax.
dumbest, craziest shows.
But you shut it down. You
I shut it
everything
down.
else out.
S-I-D.
Yes.
Yeah,
We
I
learned
like
that
that.
today.
S-I-D.
S-I-D.
Don't
Shut it
S-I-T,
down,
but
people.
S-I-D. Shut it down. And then the boys, whatever they had to do to put some waffles in the toaster. You know, they can order pizza. They can come get $20, but don't talk to me too long.
Right.
Because today Mama is shutting it down.
And we call that filling the glass back up.
All right.
That's what
Okay, I like that.
Fill it back up.
Well,
sometimes.
I like
right.
that.
Well, what does a preacher's wife do for fun? That's my question. Like, what we know, you know, the commitment and you know the high expectations that the church members have, but what do you do for fun? That's my question.
We just went, I guess maybe a few weeks ago, to the spa, a group of ladies, and we had a ball all day. We just hung out and laughed and had a great time and had several spa treatments and got in the mud and had a great time. I love to go to the movies.
Yeah.
I love outdoor activities. I love to run, to walk, to swim, all those things. I'm very active outside of the, and you have to.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because if it's all church
Right.
and there's no activity outside, then, you know, you just don't feel completely fulfilled or balanced.
Well, balance is what we're talking about today. We'll be right back after this next commercial.
All my smart friends are still single. We're the most unpartnered people in the United States, Black women are.
Are you still waiting to exhale?
What I want is a man that God has sent for me.
Buy a copy of Soulmate, the documentary that gives Christian women hope and practical advice about loneliness, desire, biological clock, and uncertainty about the future. Order your copy of Soulmate at ChristianCinemaOnline.com today.